My son doesn't even register sometimes. He kind of just assumes in a very cynical way for a 16-year-old that there are places he can't go. And the reason he can't go there is because he's got a powered wheelchair. And I carry around quite a lot of anger about that.
Junaid has got global learning difficulties, and he doesn't actually like crowds, or like Helen said, she suffers when I take Junaid to the hairdresser. He doesn't, a lot of people actually, if you go to a new hairdresser, they find it shocking actually, isn't it? Yeah, even to touch his head, because Junaid will not be comfortable. I went to few of our local barbers, and I seen the look of them on their face. They were not happy to do the haircut, So I stopped going to these places. They were not friendly, the disabled friendly. Locally, I think everybody should be, aware of these kind of problems.
We went shopping at Westwood in 3 large outlets where he bought the winter jumper and some long sleeve t-shirts for school. And he went to pay, and none of the staff could take the credit card machine off the stand. So his arms don't stretch up, and so
that's really ridiculous.
He basically couldn't make the purchase without me being there.
That's really bad service,
and all
isn't
of
it?
them disconnect, all of the credit card machines disconnect, but the staff didn't know how to do it.
With Junaid, he's 17 now, and like last summer, we only had 2 days of play scheme during the summer. So with all this, he's not going to go in a normal sports center and do anything.
Right.
But we need all these play schemes for these adult services,
Absolutely.
That's really going to affect everybody, all the parents. Can you imagine? During that period, I only had 2 days of the play scheme. So can you imagine having a child like that for 24/7? I do have personal assistant, but the hours you have is only how many? I think I get 6 hours a week. That's nothing.
No.
Well, I have fibromyalgia, and it's just been degenerative over the last 15, 16 years. And because, again, it's an invisible disability. I think with fibromyalgia, until you're sort of at the wheeler stage, it's just a bit more recognition that you can't do things as fast as other people. I can't rush across the road, I can't hurry.
There's also the fibrofog.
Oh, there's that as well.
Which people don't understand. They know fibromyalgia is pain, but they don't understand that it actually affects the brain. And fibrofog sounds very wishy-washy, but it actually makes life hell. I can only do one thing at a time. And if somebody distracts me from doing that one thing, it doesn't get done.
What do we want?
Understanding. In a word, understanding.
I'd like to be able to walk up the road without tripping over a pavement and catching my feet and going, whoa! And then yes, I would just like that. That would be a big bonus. I think that would be a big bonus for a huge amount of people, women with children, buggies.
I think it's just to understand that the physical barriers have a knock-on emotional and social effect, so that if you can't get in somewhere and it happens to you, you get brittle, you get fed up, and sometimes you get depressed, because it's also about that feeling of being welcome like the rest of the population.